Hello, lovely people. I'm Sinead, and welcome. Today we're going to work on the bookshelves to replace the pair I moved to the play area, or nursery. And as you can see, we've got the little orange mattress and little matching pillow for the couch. That's how that turned out. And I'm going to show you a little better look at the loft bed before we go over and set up to put together the shelves. The loft bed is temporarily in the little reading space, and is still not painted, but I did get the mattress made, and I'm really liking this print here. See if you can see that. I really like that for the witch's cottage, where Jane there will have her little witchy cottage up above on the floor that is still not cleared. Before we get started on the bookshelves, I wanted to share some wallpaper samples here that I'm contemplating for the bottom floor, which is going to lean more to the early 1900s in its decor and appearance, to go with the 1908 Kessner. And so I wanted to use this kind of like wainscoting with chair rail, and then this on the upper part of the wall. And I think it looks pretty cool. What do you think? So I have these pieces that my son cut from scrap wood that he makes handles for knife sharpeners. The knife sharpeners are made out of the redware clay. And we supply several different knife sellers with knife sharpeners so that they can sell them in sets. And sometimes they want handles on them, sometimes they don't. But when we need to make the handles, my son turns them on the lathe, and before he puts them in the lathe, he has to true up the pieces of wood or cut them to a closer dimension to what he needs, and they end up with all this scrap. And it's all pretty close to the same thicknesses that he cut off. So I asked him if we could cut them down to the dimensions for some shelving. And he did, which was really cool. And that means that this, gets to become something rather than going in the fireplace, which is what happens a lot, or wood stove, I should say, not fireplace, or becoming just garbage. And I also wanted to share something I learned back in junior high shop class. I had 3 shelves here, and they were really close to the same length, and because they're just being glued in, they need to be as close as possible. And when I clamped them, I put them in the clamp like so, one end was really obvious that they were completely different. There was enough of a length difference, it was going to cause some trouble with putting this together. Now, when I sanded it off, I'm not sure I did that great a job. And boy, it's really telling that missing the power tools like the planer, that you could take them, clamp them together, and run it through the planer, and they would all be exactly the same length and nice and square. Miss those kind of tools, but if you even sanding it, you get closer. So just if you ever need, to make sure that your pieces are all the same length, clamp them together and then plane or sand the other end. You've trued up the one end, and you just plane or sand the other end so that they are closer to the same length. And so we're going to I'm trying to orient. So these boards have a rough cut side, and a smooth side. And I want the smooth side to be up for the books to sit on, and the rough side down on the shelves. And on the outside, I want the rough side towards the outside of the bookcase, and we'll just put it up and then down on the bottom, so that again we have a smooth side. That kind of wish I had exactly the right width block to do this with, but I don't. So we're going to just have to work with this, and we're going to try and use the grid to help us, to help me keep this, well, relatively square and spacing on the, I just realized I can't put that there. Keep the spacing on the shelves even. Wow, I'm having troubles with my words. Okay, so this is the bottom, and the bottom and the top cap the sides, and then the shelves go within, if that makes sense. It will as we get there. Again, I'm using the block and the grid here to help with keeping it straight. I don't know how well that's going to do, but if we get the shelves in here, that'll help. The boards do have a slight warp to them. It's not bad. The kits that I've been making did too. So it's just, you live in a moist environment like we do, and you keep something for a long time, it's bound to do a little warping. There are ways to correct for that, but I can't say that I am good at it at all. Okay. Okay, I think that's even. I think we moved a little bit. All right, next one. I'm spacing, see, these shelves are 8 inches tall, and I am spacing the shelving, each shelf 2 inches apart, or at least I'm trying to. That's my goal. And with each shelf, everybody moves a little bit. I kind of really want to move this up here and see if that's... It's not. Yeah, I was feeling like that wasn't quite square. Making some corrections, probably spreading glue everywhere. The block really does help with getting things square. I don't know how well it does at making sure that it stays in the right spot for, like 2 inches apart, but because I don't think it did. I think there was enough glue on the end of that shelf that we had some slide. I'm also having a hard time seeing past the camera. Nope, not ready for that one. Okay. So my plan is to back this with, what is it called? Yeah, I'm wanting to call it cardboard or cardstock, but that's not actually what it's called. Hardboard? No. The word has gone, so we're going to just have to do without the word. Like a cracker box or a cereal box, which, yeah, I have a hard time remembering that too. Covered in, I printed out some wallpaper and on cardstock. So it, wow. So it is cardstock with the lightweight cardboard together. Everybody popped. Not good. Okay. Get that last one on there and we can clamp it. That should help bring even, whoops. I don't want that glue on the end. I want it this side. The clamping will also help with the bringing it into square. I think it might actually make it worse. I don't know. It might cause everything to pop. Wouldn't be the first time, would it? Okay, if we put one block there, we know that that part, we're starting from kind of a square spot, I guess. So this is going to be this direction. I need to go up a little. And then somehow get this one on here around that. Ooh, cool. Right. And gotta be able to get in here for this one. Oh no, that's not good. Move. Well, I don't know if you noticed that, but I just had a shelf completely come loose. Let's see, that's square. That feels square. And get this clamp on here and I'll have something to move against, you know? Okay, so from top to bottom, the outside edges can't move. So we can check the shelves. I'm going to take that off while we check this shelf. Because that is actually, would actually stop you from checking it or moving it. Wow, that one is just very mobile. Feels like maybe the middle one here, there's some bowing going on. So I'm going to put these back on. Get another one. And hopefully no. That is still okay. That is weird. This one is probably a little warped. We're going to bring it in. Okay, we're going to let that set up. Here is the wallpaper I chose to go on the back. It's been glued up, so cardstock on the cardboard stuff. I give up trying to remember what it's called. And then I also put Mod Podge over the wallpaper already, so it's all finished surface, but not cut to size. I want to glue this in place on top of it and then cut it to size, which can be iffy, but we're going to do it anyway. We'll come back with that in a minute. And here we are with the wallpaper background. I just glued it on and then used my craft knife to cut it away. And because this is a hardwood, it made, I didn't have to be as careful. It naturally didn't want to cut in. If you use basswood for a project like this, you do have to worry about your craft knife cutting into the basswood more because it doesn't have as much resistance to the sharp knife. Anyway, and this definitely is a project that could be made out of basswood and turn out really well. I still have the clear coat I want to put on it, but that's going to wait till later in the week. And I hope that you have a delightful day and a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.